three types, three properties of material: paramagnet, diamagnet, and ferromagnet. See, there were two scientists named as Curie and Faraday. They discovered that practically all material will exhibit magnetic characteristics. Curie and Faraday, they discovered that practically all material will show magnetic characteristics. They classify the diverse material into three categories based on their magnetic property: diamagnetism, paramagnetism, and ferromagnetism. First is diamagnetism. What is the meaning of diamagnetism? See, diamagnetic material are the material, yes, who tends to shift from a stronger, weaker region to external magnetic field, and this phenomena is known as diamagnetism. I will explain you in detail about this. See, what a, we have diamagnet, paramagnet, and ferromagnet. Definition will be the first property. Just remember what I am telling. Diamagnet, paramagnet, ferromagnet. Definition will be the first property. Then we have 6 points. So if you learn 6 points, you will be able to learn, you will be able to understand, you will be able to learn, you will be able to mug up that the 6 point for ferromagnet and the 6 point for ferromagnet. You just have to learn 6 point for diamagnet. Automatically you will be able to do for paramagnet. There will be total, there will be 12 point, and similarly you can do for ferromagnet, it will be 18 points. Just remember, first definition will be your first property. So heading toward the diamagnetism, the first property, the substance whose atom have, I repeat, about the diamagnetism, about diamagnetism, there will be 6 property. First property, the material whose atom has net resultant dipole moment 0 is called diamagnetism. The material whose net magnetic dipole moment is 0 is called diamagnetism. What are examples of diamagnetism? The example for diamagnetism are copper, gold, plastic, etc. Okay. First property, net magnetic dipole moment will be 0. What are the examples? Examples are copper, gold, plastic, etc. Just a moment, guys. Yes. So for diamagnetism, net magnetic dipole moment will be 0. Examples are copper, gold, plastic, etc. Second one, these substances are not attracted by magnet. Okay, these material are not attracted by magnet. Yes. Third one, magnetic susceptibility is small and positive. Magnetic susceptibility is small small and negative. Magnetic susceptibility will be small and negative. Then relative permeability mu r will be slightly less than 1. Slightly less than 1. Fourth property. Then after that, there are no effect of temperature. There will be no effect of temperature. That means Curie's law will not be obeyed. What is Curie's law? I will explain. It is not there in your syllabus, but I will explain what is Curie's law. Curie's law will not be obeyed. Then, if diamagnetic substance is placed in magnetic field, then magnetic line will move away from the magnet. See, See this diagram. If diamagnetic material are kept in magnetic field line will move away from the material. It will move away from the substance. Okay, so these were the 6 points. We'll recall all 6 points. First point was of diamagnetism. What is the meaning of diamagnetism? The material whose net magnetic dipole moment will be zero. Second property, they are not attracted by magnet. Third property, magnetic susceptibility will be small and negative. Fourth property, relative permeability will be very small, will be slightly less than 1. Not very, will be slightly less than 1. Fifth property, it will not dependent on temperature. That means Curie's law will not be obeyed. And last property, when this material are kept in the electric field or magnetic field, the field line will pass away from the material. What are the example of diamagnetic material? Copper, gold, plastic, etc. Okay, now heading toward the next one. Next is paramagnetism. Same 6 points. Yes, we'll classify on the basis of that points only. Yes, next is paramagnetism. Paramagnetic material are the material whose net magnetic dipole moment is slightly greater than zero. Slightly greater than zero. What are the example of paramagnetic material? The example of paramagnetic material are aluminium, cesium, aluminium, cesium, sodium, etc. Then these are slightly attracted by magnet. It will be attracted by slightly, yeah? Slightly attracted. It will be slightly attracted by magnet. Okay, yes. So what are the properties of paramagnetic material? In paramagnetic material, the first property, net magnetic dipole moment will be slightly greater than zero. Then it will be slightly attracted by magnet. The susceptibility, third one, susceptibility is small but positive. Small but positive. And the next one, the relative permeability is slightly greater than 1. Then if the relative permeability is slightly greater than 1, okay, then temperature will affect paramagnetic material, hence Curie's law will be obeyed. Previously we studied about the diamagnetic material. In diamagnetic material, net magnetic dipole moment was 0. It was not attracted by magnet. Susceptibility was small and positive. Relative permeability was smaller than 1, and it does not depend upon the temperature. And when that material is kept in the magnetic field line would pass away from the magnet. Okay, what about the paramagnetic material? In the case of paramagnetic material, net magnetic dipole moment will be 0. It will be slightly attracted by magnet. Susceptibility is small but positive. Relative permeability will be greater than 1, and it will depend upon the temperature, hence Curie's law will be obeyed. And if this material is kept inside the magnetic field line will pass from the substance. Okay, yes. Last one is ferromagnetism. Ferromagnetism, yes. So the first thing, its net magnetic dipole moment is very much greater than 0. This is the first property of ferromagnetism. Second, what are the examples of ferromagnetic material? Examples are iron, cobalt, and nickel. Iron, cobalt, and nickel. Okay. Then, then second is these substances are strongly attracted by magnet. Third property, susceptibility is large and positive. Fourth property, relative permeability is much greater than 1. Next property, temperature effect. Temperature effect will be there. That means Curie's law will be obeyed. Last property, if this material stays in magnetic field, then magnetic field line will become crowded. Okay, once more. Yes. Net magnetic dipole moment will be greater than 0. Example are iron, cobalt, nickel. Then strongly attracted by magnet. Then susceptibility will be small and will be large and positive. Then relative permeability will be much greater than 1. Then we have temperature effect. That means Curie's law will be obeyed. Then when this material is kept in electric field, line will go by crowd inside it. Let's check the diagram for this. Line will be crowded. We don't have diagram, but I will make it for you. Yes. Okay. Yes. So like that, the magnetic field line will crowd inside it. So these were the properties of the material. Let's check some numerical based on this or MCQ based on this. Yes, the first question. The only question from this topic. The question is, find the correct combination when relative permeability and magnetic susceptibility of paramagnetic substance. See, for paramagnetic, dia, para and ferro. In the case of paramagnetic substance, susceptibility was small but positive. Susceptibility will be positive. What about relative permeability? Relative permeability was slightly greater than 1. Let's see. Great positive means it will be greater than 0. Greater than 0, greater than 0. This and this option are there, but permeability should be also greater than 1. That means option number D.